Hello everyone. I really hope that you guys enjoyed that last bit of video. I had a lot of fun making it. So the reason why I'm making this video is because I was going through my stuff and I found a bundle of affirmation letters or thank you letters written by all of you guys, the AB Highland Partner members, and they were saying all sorts of nice things about me, and it made me feel really warm inside, all the butterflies and stuff. And unfortunately, during the trip, I did not have a chance to write a lot of affirmation letters. I didn't have enough stamina. Is that the right word? I just was too tired to write them, and I didn't have a chance to write them. So instead of writing individual letters, I thought it would be more personal if I can actually make a video affirmation letter. I guess it's more personal, or I don't know, hopefully you guys will appreciate it. Hopefully, I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the members one by one, and I'm going to tell you guys how great you are and why I think you guys are amazing. Okay. So the first member is Connie. Ooh, Connie. Connie, I'm really glad that you were in my AB trip. I know that you were my little sister's friend, 6 years ago. I mean, you guys are still friends, but you guys met 6 years ago. We went to the same school, middle school. We somehow ended up in the same college, and we somehow ended up in the same AB group. And, what are the chances? I think it's pretty cool. And I really appreciated you during the reflection. I was really glad that you were my reflection partner. You knew what you're doing. I could see your RA-ness kind of kicking in and taking over the whole discussion, and I really did appreciate that. Also, I appreciated you capturing all the moments of the trip with your camera. I know I was kind of scared of you taking all the photos because you're kind of running off to places to take cool shots, which is cool, but I didn't want you to get lost. But I'm glad that you took the risk and you're safe and everyone else was safe, and you captured all these moments. And I go look at the pictures at least once a week just to remember what happened and to reflect upon reflect upon what happened during the trip. And I thank you. It's always fun being around you, but serious when you need to be, so you're serious when you need to be, and I think that's really cool, so thank you again. The next person is Shani. Shani, okay. Shani, you were one of the very first people I met from AB. We're at the ice cream social and at the yogurt world or something like that. And even when I first met you, I knew that you were you were overall very, very nice person. The way you talked, it just made me feel comfortable, and when we started talking, I felt this person's really cool and I can hang out with this person. And I'm glad that I ended up in your AB group, and I'm glad that I had you as a leader. There we go. I know I gave you some beef about you not being aggressive enough, but you were there for the team emotionally, and I really, truly am thankful for that. I think there was this one time, I don't know, I was feeling really depressed during a meeting or something. I had a bad day, and you just sent me a text message a few moments after the meeting, and you're like, "Hey, Yoon, are you doing okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing fine. Thank you for noticing." I don't know, just little things like that just set you apart from other group of people, I guess, in a way. Just you're overall very concerned about other people, and I really do appreciate it when you show it like that, and you're amazing. So thank you for being my leader, and thank you for being my friend. Thank you. Okay, so the next person is Sharon. Oh, Sharon. Okay. Sharon, I thank you for you kind of being a counterpart to Shani. So I thank you for different reasons of why Shani is a leader. I thank you because you did the stuff that you needed to do to make the group work and keep the group safe. I know I've told you this multiple times, but I want to reiterate it just because that's kind of a hard thing to do. You somehow, pretty much told us what to do and to follow all the rules with your iron fist and everything. #Sharanoia. I make you sound like a dictator, but no, you're not that bad. But what I'm trying to say is you still kept the group together and everyone likes you. And I don't know, it's just fun talking to you too. I think out of the group, I think we have the most similar personalities in a way, and I enjoy that a lot. And I like your inappropriate jokes. They're inappropriate, and I don't know. As a leader, I don't think those jokes are appropriate, but as a friend, I find them very, very funny. So I don't know. I guess you're pretty cool. I can't wait for you to turn 21 so you can grab beer together. So, am I allowed to say those stuff in this thing? Because it's just technically AB stuff, but whatever. Or wheat flavored beverages in the future. So I look forward to that, and yeah. Whew. So the next person is Jennifer. Okay, Jennifer. Hashtag Unifer. So Jennifer, you are a very cool person. Every time we have a conversation, I bring up random topics during our conversation, and for somehow, like, you match the tones of the conversation very well. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but every time you speak, like, you're in a, like, whatever you talk about, something funny, something serious, like, you're always on point. You make your voice tone, I guess, in a way, or just how you speak or how you are as a person, makes me and others like pay attention to you in a way, and it's in a way that's very, very comfortable. I think Andrew mentioned this as well. Like, just talking to you is very calming. I sometimes have trouble just talking to one person and just have a serious conversation. But with you, I didn't feel that at all. I just felt very, very comfortable. And overall, I think you're a very, very nice person. And and you dress very well. You dress really, really well. I don't know if those. Okay, like, forget. Like, that's not something that I should be thankful for. Okay, next person. Andrew. Andrew Chong. Brohan. Oh man. I know, like, I do some stupid shit sometimes, and like, I know it bothers you sometimes, but I'm really glad that you're on my trip. Like, you're really, really fun to be with, to talk to and everything, and just overall, I don't know. You're quiet most of the time, but I just find you so funny, and I don't know. You just have that, like, aura of friendship that just makes people gravitate towards you, and it's something that's pretty rare in a person, and I think you own that, and I think you're a very, very cool person, and you're an environmental engineering major, so you actually knew what we were talking about in terms of our group efforts and everything, and I'm glad that you brought those insights with you with our trip, and let's grab a beer sometimes. Well, I want to grab beer with everyone, so, but let's actually grab a beer sometimes. I swear I'm not going to get crazy drunk like last time. So, yeah. Okay, so the next person is Elena. I thought it was very interesting, like, how you refer to a lot of people as friends. So you'll be like, oh, hello, friend, or, yeah, like, oh, hello, I don't know, stuff like that, like, hi, friend. I sound so dumb right now, but you know what I'm talking about. And it kind of made me rethink about how, like, who my friends are in a way, or just rethink the relationship status with the bunch of people I have. It made me appreciate who my true friends were in a way, and, like, I don't know, just a lot of the things you say, like, they sound very, very funny, and it sounds kind of, like an everyday conversation, but it makes me think a lot, and I think that's very, very cool. And I also appreciate the fact that I say some, like, very blunt, sarcastic stuff sometimes just to be funny, but you bring up a point of, like, hey, that's not a very nice thing to say, and it's not like other people being like, oh my god, you shouldn't say that at all, but you actually bring up a valid point of, like, and it makes me rethink about what I'm saying as well. So I think that's very, very, very cool. Very, 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 very cool. Also, I like the fact that you're one half Korean, so hey, blood, hey. And yeah, overall, like, you're one of the types of people, like all the people in AB Heartland Partners that I really want to keep in contact with after trip and after graduate, just because you're that cool of a person and you're just genuinely very nice. And I thank you that you, I'm really thankful that you were in my trip, and yeah, hopefully, you think of me the same way, I guess, in a way. So thank you. And I really liked your appreciation letter, and yeah, I like your humor as well. So, all right, the next person is Benji. You are a very well-spoken person, and you're a very, very funny person, but we all know that, so I'm not going to go talk about that. I want to talk about it's too late, I can't talk right now, how much of a hard worker you are. I know, like, even during the whole trip, like, at nighttime, you were studying coding questions for your interview, and everything you do, like, I feel like you put a lot of effort into it, and in a way, like, it's kind of hard thing to do, but like, you inspire me, man. Like, as the same major as well, and just, I guess similar personality / joke style as well. I feel like you're doing much more than I am, and I feel kind of motivated to kind of follow your lead in a way. And like, not a lot of people can do that, or at least like have that kind of a like motivating influence on me. So I'm really glad that you're on my trip, and I'm really glad that I met you overall. And yeah, like, hopefully after the trip, I know it was your first international trip, but hopefully it was a good experience for you, and I hope to see you around. And I just want to see you, like, in the future, just because, like, I'm not saying this in a condescending way, but it was your first AB trip, and like, it was like your first time kind of volunteering in a way, and I want to see, like, a few years from now what kind of person you would be, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be an awesome person because you're already awesome. So yeah. Benji. Okay, the next person is Lynn. Let's see. Lynn. Lynn, I am really glad that you were in our trip, and I'm really glad that whenever we had a reflection or a discussion, you brought, like, very insightful comments to the table, and I could tell that you were, like, thinking about it a lot, and like, you were, even though you're not as vocal as other members in our group, like, you're those, like, little comments, they made a significant impact in our discussion. And, like, it's something that I should do. Like, I should really think before I talk. Like, I rarely think before I talk, so that's why I say some stupid things sometimes. But yeah, I think also I really, like, I guess it's, like, nothing to be appreciated about, but I was so glad that, like, you played in band and everything as well, and you played the marimba, and, like, like, I'm glad that you do the whole hand movement stuff. Like, I think it's very cool, or just funny, or, I don't know, it makes me pay attention to you when you talk, I guess, in a way. So, yeah, and you're really cool. And I think, in your affirmation letter, you told me, like, you're very cool. I mean, yeah, I know I'm very cool. But you told me that you never change, like, you're very, you never change. And I could say the same thing to you. You're a very, very cool person, and you're a very likable person. And don't change, Lynn. Like, you be you, as Andrew would say. And yeah, I'm really, really glad that you're on my trip. So thanks. The next person is Elizabeth. Oh, wow. Okay, I can say so much about Elizabeth. So I think in terms of, like, actually passion, like, having the passion of helping other people, I mean, like, you can disagree with me, but I think you have the most passion, and you put more, like, most of the time into just helping other people out in general. I know you're in Camp Kesem. I know, like, you do other service trips as well, and I know you were trying very, very hard in our trip, and it's something that I really should learn from. Like, I really do want to help other people, but, like, I don't put in as much effort as you do, and every time, like, you do something, and, like, it's so, like, and it's like, I'm not trying to keep up with, I mean, like, I want to keep up with you, but it's not like I'm actively looking for you to, like, do all these services, but it's kind of apparent, like, you do so much, and, like, every time, like, I meet people or just talk to people in, like, some sort of, like, organization, like, they just know you because you're so freaking, I don't know, you're everywhere with all these, like, helping. Oh my god, how amazing are you? So I think you're really cool in that way. and I think I think it's really cool that you like visit all the places, and I think you live your life to the fullest in a way, and kind of inspires me in a way to live like that. I mean, so yeah, like I think in a way because of you and because of this trip, I'll be contributing more to the society, and I'm thankful that you share that passion with me, and with all the AB members. So yeah, thank you again. You're amazing. The next person is Deepika. I know I give you a lot of like every time, like I don't know, like you're the youngest one in the group, and like some stuff you do, like it's really adorable, and like I kind of like give you like I don't give you shit, but I just like make comments to like belittle you as like as like the youngest member of the group, and like you look at me like, and like you're obviously like, what the hell, Yoon, right? But honestly, even though you're the youngest, I feel like I can learn so much from you. It's like, let's say, like not just to the trip, but like during your school life, I guess, in a way. Like you're second year and you're doing all these kinds, like you're captain of the whole, like the dancing team. You're an AB, and like I know you're involved with some other stuff as well. And I feel like, I mean, I guess I don't have regrets in my college life, but if I were to do it again, I think I would do it exactly like you are, like while studying very, very hard, like just doing other things and joining other organizations. And I don't know, like never regret, but if I could, like I would do stuff like that. And it's so cool that you're involved in this stuff, and it's so weird and made me think again about like learning stuff from other people, and learning stuff from people who are younger than me, and that I guess hit me the most, like when I hang out with you or just talk to you. And okay, and also I really like just talking to you overall. I hope we can have grape juice other sometimes. I'll actually bring some extra crispy Kit Kat as well, so we'll make that happen in the future. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, like what's going on with you? Like, didn't you like? So I saw a video of like Shinny posting. Like, are you becoming a site leader, or are you like, did you win an award with the AB? Either way, you deserve it, and I look forward to you progressing as a person and as an active citizen in the future. And yeah, thank you again. So we're down to one last person, and this person obviously deserves a lot of credit, and this person is Cassandra. Ooh, Cassandra. I'm really glad that person with such information and intellect and insight into not only our social justice issue, but overall like just the problem and the just social justice issues of the world, to join us in our team, and to lead us in a way. And you did that in a very subtle way where everyone appreciates you. You like brought up insightful comments, and you let the students or the AV members to have that discussion and to reach our own conclusion in a way. But at the same time, you made these insightful comments that would, when needed be, to get the discussion going and to for us to actualize what was going on and how we can think about this stuff. And I think that's very, very cool. And I know you post stuff on Facebook and all these other stuff in our AB event page and everything, and these articles are like very good articles, and I read through them, and I when I have time, and I really appreciate that there's a person that I know who actually knows a lot about this stuff, and you were in the AmeriCorps, and I think you're trying to do other things as well after your current job. So I don't know, hopefully I can see, I mean, like I learned so much from you already, and I was like really glad that when you told me that like I grew as a person when we were in the trip, and that made me realize like, oh yeah, like Cassandra appreciates me in our group. So that was very, very cool. So thank you for being our community advisor, and yeah, thank you so much. I'm getting all emotional. So overall, I want to thank all the members of AB Highland Partners. I also want to extend my thanks to all the donators who have donated to me. I thank you for your generous generous contributions, and I really did try my best to help other people during my trip, and I hope that goes through, and I thank you for your contributions. I really appreciate it, and it helped me a lot. I also want to thank the AB organization at UCSD as well. I would like to thank Coco's. I would like to thank the weekend trip leaders. I would like to thank the Oreos. I would like to thank the people behind the scenes, Ryan Crawford, I think that's his name. I actually know his name, but I want to thank everyone who made this happen in our campus, and just, I don't know. I really hope that I really wish I could have joined AB earlier in my school career, and I really think I could have learned a lot, and I hope, I don't know, who knows, like maybe some other people are watching this video like who are younger than me. Please try AB. It's really, really cool, and just see how it is. And I don't know. I know this video is very, very long, but thank you for your time. I hope you guys liked it, and yeah, I'll see you guys around. So have a wonderful day / night / dawn / okay, bye.